And from Mr. Jenkins, he wants to know, is usering the D-line the new way to go? So try and user the D-line here. Gibbs, come out in the nickel 2-4-5 if you have it.
Yep.
Give me a cover 3 match. Okay?
Okay.
And
I don't hate it.
Well,
I get it.
I understand what he's saying. Ready?
Yeah, I get it.
So, let me find my old 4 verticals.
Old 4 dirties.
If we have it.
The old 4 dirticals.
We'll go
PA
here.
seams? PA seams? 4 dirticals right there?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So, Gibbs, you say you want to use your Williamson.
Yep.
Don't user him. Ready? Because you're in cover 3 match, right?
Yeah.
Now, he will potentially go and man up that tight end right there out of cover 3 match. Because the tight end, with the way it works, is the 3rd receiver in. 1, 2, 3. You count from the outside in.
Yeah.
So he might man up that tight end.
Yep.
So you don't want to user that guy.
Right.
Because you're already... The whole point of you using that guy would be so that you could man up the tight end. And you could make improved zone coverage.
Okay.
But now the game already plays good zone coverage.
Okay.
Okay, so, who else do I want to use her? Do I want to use her...
I already told you.
flat?
You use
No.
this guy. You use this guy. You use your Cersei.
But then you might get beat.
Nah, why would you get beat?
Because if you're a newer player, you might get beat. You might, you don't know. Is he in a run fit? Is he not in a run fit? What day is it? Where am I?
Wednesday.
So then the question becomes, see those 2 guys standing up on the outside?
Yeah.
Do you use one of those 2 guys?
Yeah, I don't hate that. Yeah.
Because those are
Why
the
not?
only guys you can move off the line. Because you can't user either of those 2 D linemen.
Right.
So this way, if you at least user that guy,
Yeah, this is a sound strategy.
you can grab the halfback out of the backfield, coming that way.
Yeah, that's a sound strategy. Why is that? Did anyone ever think that wasn't a good strategy?
But would you rush with them every now and then?
Why, yeah, sure.
So give me a rush.
I mean, I personally wouldn't, but if you're a new player, why not? And then if you better have a beast finesse move or power move over there, so you can. Where I've seen it be most effective at like an actual functional like high level of Madden, is an inside zone's coming, like a quick run's coming inside.
Right.
They click on and they're this guy, and then you run the ball and then snap the ball. They get in there and they block shed, and you're like, oh dear God,
Right.
dear diary.
It's
almost terrifying playing someone that plays that way.
I have seen players rush on the D-line and get some pretty good pressure this year, increased time, so I still think you're going to get the most value on your linebacker or on a safety. Obviously, you add more risk, but you definitely get more reward than you do rushing the passer so far, from what I can tell. However, I think with some of the new coverage matching and coverage abilities that the linebackers give you, if you see the right formation and you don't want to then user those guys, then you do need to drop down. I find that the easiest guys to grab are the edge guys. What I will say is, like, say you start to rush.
Okay.
Now drop to the halfback. Drop, like, as soon as you get engaged by the tackle, I've noticed it's really hard to get off your block. So, great pick. My guy gave up. My halfback gave up and he dropped. So it's very difficult to get off your engaged block and drop back into the lane, so don't fall for that. But we will keep an eye on if people are busting in through the defensive line, something to monitor.